It's Jim. Again, here at Bio in Boston, and I'm with my host, Vern Solomon from Environmental Systems Corporation in Derry. Thank you for having me along on this journey. It's pretty cool here.
It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it? And we're only 3.5 hours into it.
So you've been coming here for a few years. I'm going to ask the obvious question. Why do you come?
This is probably the greatest concentration of Canadians outside of Canada. We don't have anything like this in Canada, as we've discussed.
Yeah.
And, so we have to go to the US to meet Canadians, crazy as that is.
Yeah. So this show is running from today, Monday through Thursday, and there's probably 20,000+ people in attendance. Let's explain what it is exactly that ESC does first.
Okay, so we build any kind of a clean room or controlled environment, containment labs, anything for manufacturing processing. So we're the ubiquitous white boxes that everything happens in. So mainly they need temperature, humidity control, pressurizations, airflows, and all those things. That's what we help with. We have walls and ceilings, and we have air handlers.
Okay, and geographically, where is your market?
North America.
Okay, so north, south, east, west. Okay, and you folks have been in business, well, you're the founder and CEO.
42 years.
42? I didn't know that. So you've been around the block a couple of times, and again, this is a show that you've been attending for a number of years.
I never knew about bio. And back in the day, TheraPure somehow hosted an event in Washington at the Canadian Embassy. And I got an invitation. And so I thought, well, better go buy a suit. Don't get an invitation to the Canadian Embassy very often. And I showed up down there. Had a lot of fun because Hazel McCallion actually came and sat beside me. And that's a whole other story, but we don't have enough time for that one today. And funny thing that on the way out, there was a fellow standing there looking for a cab, and we were going in the same direction. And Mark Penner became our patent attorney on that cab ride.
It's funny. So a lot of your business, I'm going to assume, is in the States, and a fair amount, obviously, in Canada. You mentioned earlier, if I remember correctly, that you're trying to build up more business in Canada at the moment. Now, beyond obvious reasons, I'm wondering why.
Well, it's a lot easier to work in Canada. I mean, we don't dollar exchange and all those things. We'd like to see the Canadian ecosystem expand and get better. We were at the Ontario sort of pre-bio yesterday. And, this morning we were talking about all the upstream things that have to happen to make a new discovery. Wouldn't it be nice if all of those people built those products in Canada? Because that's where the real, that will make us the powerhouse.
Yeah. Well, again, you were kind enough to invite me to join you and your team down there. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you are thinking about coming to Bio and you're in the Canadian life sciences community, I encourage you to come. And if there's something that you're looking for as far as clean rooms go, Environmental Systems Corporation should be a company on your list.
Thanks, Jim.
Vern, thanks so much.
Take care.
Cheers.